How to Create a Glitch Monologues Season 23 Chapter 6. This is Season 23 of How to Create a Glitch in the Matrix Monologues Episode 6. In this episode, we will be discussing the function of non-consensuality as between two zero-sum actors. As explained in a previous podcast, the first interface, the barest interface, between most individuals and reality is created by their and others' reactive thoughts. Individuals have preconceived notions, generalizations, which create expectations of others, as part of their non-consensuality. These notions are projected onto them by other social actors based upon their external attributes and self-attributions. These are the impulses they repress, their shadow self, which finds manifestation in their non-consensuality. That is to say, when two dissonant consensualities meet in a courtroom, for example, the result is the imposition of a non-consensuality, which manifests through your reactive thoughts. Your reactive thoughts are the foundation of that non-consensuality. Let me give you an example. Let's say there are 6 people in a courtroom. 2 parties on either side of a dispute, 2 lawyers, a recorder, and a judge. Only the lawyers and the judge understand the procedure in its entirety. The parties do not fully understand the process or what is happening when the court makes an order. But what they do understand is the reactions of other actors, their reactive thoughts. Thus, the 2 parties are measuring their chance of success in the dispute by the facial expressions, reactive thoughts of the audience. They do not understand the law, but what they do understand is when people become frustrated or angry. They understand the emotional states of the participants, which gives them a basic barometer of their performance. Now, the underlying foundation of this non-consensuality is reactive. All the parties are reading the reactions of others to understand how they are faring. They project first their repressed shadow self or non-consensuality, then based upon those expectations look for confirmatory responses. This means that it is the emotional reactions of the participants that determines the winner of a zero-sum contest, rather than anything objective. This could be as simple as a grimace or a smile. It could be as simple as a stress reaction. Any expressive language may ultimately determines the outcome of such a court hearing with an audience. But, and this is important, it is in the meeting of the divisive expectations of one of the parties that one non-consensuality attains expression preferentially over the other. However, since the lawyers and the judge understand the law, they are interfacing with the law, as opposed to through their reactive thoughts. When the judge makes a decision, it is an embodiment of the law, incorporating the non-consensuality of one or both of the 2 participants into the creation of an order that compels both. Thus, ultimately, the victor achieves greater recognition of their reactive non-consensuality through the reactive expressions of the group. That is to say, their expectations are met, independently of the consent of the various participants. That's the end of the podcast for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe.